Hi, everyone. Welcome. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, yes. I'm Linda de Gonzalez, and this is Diane G, who you all know as our channel God Mod. Say
I'm the
hi.
annoying mod. Hi, everyone.
She's the managing moderator, but I call her God Mod because she's so wonderful. I could not do this channel without her. She is such a rock. And as it turns out, she's a very skilled Akashic Records reader and also a very skilled healer. So today we're going to get to know Diane and we're going to do some readings with her. Okay. I'm so excited, Diane. This is just so great.
So am I. And it's
Oh,
nice to finally meet everyone from this side of the screen.
yeah,
I
it's a
won't be
whole different.
seeing their comments, so I'm just gonna say hi. Hello.
I want to tell you that yesterday YouTube had a glitch. It not only well, we all know how it removes subscribers, right? And yesterday it wiped out all of the, including Diane, as a matter of fact. It wiped out all of the moderators on my channel. Now, I don't know if it did this on other channels, so I am going through and I am adding moderators as fast as I can. And let's see, Madam Maru, you're next. And I'm just going to do this as we go through the show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be. I'm going to be distracted. Oh, look at this. This is here's something from White Dragon. Um,
I saw that. Okay.
you want
Yeah,
to you want, you want to say a few words about that?
it's true. I can't deny it. Oh yes.
Yes,
Well,
yes, she does.
I'm. I have a close relationship with the Pleiadians and other star races. So yes, it's true. Hello, White Dragon.
Okay, thanks, White Dragon. I'm going to put up the banner. Please hold your questions until after we've had a chance to chat with Diane, okay? Because
Yes.
honestly, I mean, we've all seen her for like um, a long time now, a year anyway, and but we don't know you. Like we don't know any of the things that you can do.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear a little more about your healing work. Can you talk about that, please?
So I'm an emotional energy healer. I usually deal with the trapped emotions. So we don't know this as much because when we think about of healing, we usually think of the physical aspects of healing, right? But before it manifests as a physical thing, a physical disease, usually things start out as energy, and emotions are energy.
Yes.
Some of these energies and some of these emotions are so big that they get stuck in our energy body. And so when that happens, sometimes it wreaks havoc in that part of the body. So, for example, you got really angry, right? And you held on to that for years. Usually it gets stuck in the heart. And usually, or sometimes, it manifests as a heart disease later on in life because this person hasn't learned how to release it. And so I help with those things in releasing trapped emotions. And it doesn't always, it's not only with the physical aspects, it doesn't always only help with that. For example, you have anger management issues, or you get triggered easily, or you can't move on from a relationship, a bad breakup, or something like that. Releasing trapped emotions can help you. So that's the thing that I deal with.
I imagine that must be really helpful with trauma too.
Yes, it is, which is also interesting because when I learned how to read the Akashic Records, I wasn't only able to deal with the traumas in the current lifetime, but also the ones that are in the past lifetimes. So yeah, it complements.
If
It's
you'll
Queen Wanda.
excuse
Hi, Queen Wanda.
Yeah, I need to do a members only emoji that's Wanda scream. Ah, I'll be right back. Sorry. Thank you for
Okay.
your patience. Sorry.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to say hi to the people. I'm using my phone. I'm so sorry. Hi, Amanda Carroll, Kim B, Coyote Rosenbaum, CJ, Brenda T. Imagine. It's Brenda T, right? Maria has perfect health. Hi. Leah. Leah's here. Hi.
Yeah.
Amanda, Tropical Empress and Spirit is here. Hi. She's a good friend. White Dragon, Roxy, Nivra, Akila B. Oops.
I'm really
Debbie at
happy to
Trisha
see
Tales. Hi.
CJ. I'm so happy to see you using the emoji.
Yeah, they're fun, right?
Oh, well, that was the whole point. And here's Lisa Alva and
Okay.
Pierre White. Oh, great. That's awesome. Just a great bunch of people. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So happy to have you all here. Now, Diane isn't sure if she's actually going to start a channel, but she is simulcasting. So those of you who are on laptops might want to open up another tab, another YouTube tab, and connect to her channel. Links are in the chat.
I don't think the simulcasting worked. I think it failed,
Um,
but it's
no,
okay. Yeah,
really?
I don't think it's simulcasting. I'm gonna try it some other time.
Okay, we'll do this again and we'll try it again. Okay. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. It
Oh,
was
that
an
happens.
experiment,
Technical
and
glitches.
yeah, we just, technology. Hello. Hi, Jacqueline
Yeah.
Anderson and Debbie. And ouch. Did I say hello to Pierrette?
Oh,
Uh,
Pierre's here. Hi, Pierre.
yeah. Oh, I'm glad it's muy caliente where you are, Jacqueline, because it sure isn't here in sunny British Columbia. Yeah, no, don't bother going to Diane's channel because apparently simulcast did not cast. So
Yeah.
we set it all up. We walked
Unfortunately,
through it together. We got it all set up and ready to go, and it's just not
it
working. Okay.
happens.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I've forgotten now. Between the bird and the everything else. Anyway, I've been getting to know Diane better as an Akashic Records reader, and um, she's she's amazing as an Akashic Records reader. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, no, Wanda, that is just such bad behavior. Stop it. Um, and oh, Clearwater, Florida. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'd rather be here. Thanks. Uh, um, so so we're going to be doing Akashic Records readings for you today. We're going to be doing 8 questions as usual, because more than that, and my oh, Madam Maru says the simulcast is working.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So get on over there and give her some likes. Subscribe to her channel. Yeehaw. Well, thank you for
It
testing that
worked. Thank you.
that
Thank you. Thank you.
hypothesis, Madam Maru, because I mean clearly I can't right at the moment. Um,
I checked it on my phone, but maybe because it's my channel, I can't really see it. It's my first time doing this.
oh, oh, great. Suzanne subscribed to you. Thanks, Suzanne.
Oh, thank you so much.
And look, and here you're starting to get comments from your channel, CJ.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And so Kuryalt. I probably not saying that correctly, but welcome. Haven't seen you here before. Uh, yes, please like and subscribe to all. And Shenanigans wants to know. Shenanigans runs a close second to you for good questions. You know that, right?
Right. She asked good questions. What is your preferred method for healing? Um, I started off with the emotion code healing by Dr. Nelson Bradley. But ever since then, my guides have they took out some things and added up some things. I kind of made my own method of healing for that. Does that answer their question?
Well, I'm sure shenanigans will speak English. I'm sure shenanigans will tell us if it doesn't. Um, Hi, Rossi, and I see Ginger Faye's here, and I see there's questions coming in. You guys, you follow instructions like so badly. I'm so proud of you. Some big letters on the screen. Hold your questions until after the discussion. Okay, I get what you're saying. Just shut up the talk and get to the actual.
Yes, Wanda.
Yeah. See, she knows, right? She totally knows.
Right.
Okay,
She's nodding.
Yeah, that's just because that's all she knows how to do. She's lovely.
Are we using Nightbot?
Oh,
Nightbot bestie.
Yeah. See, I didn't even think of that. Thank you. Let me just stop it, Wanda. Don't bite me. Okay, Nightbot up here. Well, I've already got 2 questions marked. Okay. I don't really need to use Nightbot. I've got 2 questions marked, and
okay,
we're just going to
how
chat.
Many questions today?
Yeah, we're only going to take 8 questions. So start putting your questions in, and yeah, you do have to be fast. That's right. Start putting your questions in. I've got 2 already, and they're from Rocks and Tropical Empress and Spirit. And so, and here's a question from Kim. I bet you these people all want you to read for them. Yeah. Wanda has a lot of talents. One of them is not shutting up. And Maria's question, and Jacqueline Anderson's question, and she's very hormonal. And Madame Maru's question. I can't help it. I mean, it's springtime, right? This is what happens. And she's
right.
Are you doing healings today? Diane, are you doing healings today?
When something comes up during the reading, yes, I can clear them.
Okay, well, so here, hang on. Okay, we're at 8 questions now. We're at 9 questions now. So, so let me read you the roll. I'll do a little roll call. We're going to do 9 questions. Hang on. Let me just put her. Oh, Wanda, you're such a pain. You're such a pain, and I love you so much, honestly.
I just love Wanda.
Here you go. Here, let go. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of me when I was 13.
Teenager.
In like, but why didn't you invite me? I don't want to go anyway. You can't do anything right. No matter what you do, it's wrong, and it'll make them like overreact and get all crazy and slam doors and throw their shoes and oh yes, okay, I remember doing that. I remember doing that when I was menopausal too. Okay, so first up we have Rocks. I'm trying to find the little stupid thingy, slider thingy. There it is. Pardon me. Sorry. Rocks and Tropical Empress and Spirit, Kim B, Maria has perfect health, Jacqueline Anderson, Madame Maru, Emily Lawrence Bradley, Ginger Faye, and Debbie at 3 Shifting Veils. Okay. So Debbie, I don't really know what your question means, but I guess we'll find out. Okay?
Yeah.
So now, so this first question is clearly for you. I think you're going to be like.
Hold on. We haven't opened the records yet.
Oh! Nightbot opening the records. You see, you've just made me so crazy today. See, this is why I love and adore Diane. Okay, 3 deep breaths, everyone. In through your nose, hold it for a couple of beats, and then out through your mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And I'm going to read that silently. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group to receive the records of their souls. See what I mean? I invited her. She didn't want to be here, and now she wants to be invited again. Not only that, she wants it with a taxi ride. She doesn't want to have to. Wait a minute. What happened to the first question? That was from
Yeah, I
Rob.
was about to ask about that. The first one was from Roxy.
Yeah. Okay, let's hide that one and go and find Roxy's question, which was way at the beginning. Here, wait. It was way before that. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Rox.
I think she was asking about her galactic family. Correct me
Yeah,
if
she
I'm
was asking about her galactic family, but I don't recall the exact how. Well,
the
okay.
exact phrase.
We'll
Yes.
just have to make do unless Rox, if you want to put your question in again, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, hi, Salrod.
Could you please? Hi, Sally.
Good to see you here. Oh, she's a good girl. Like a rainforest cafe. Yeah. So, Rox, if you'll just put your question in again, thank you. It really helped. I'm going to probably have to get up and get her while we wait for
Yes.
Rox. She's
Why
not.
is really making you work today, going back
She,
and forth just to get
she
her?
really, she really is. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Thank you, Madam Maru. I couldn't find
Thank
it.
you.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm going to go get Wanda while you do this.
Okay. So immediately after reading the message, I got that you were from Lyra. That was your star origin. So that's where your first humanoid incarnation started.
Okay.
Let's see if they have any messages for you.
No dancing around.
They're talking they're talking all together. But one thing that they are saying in common is that you're doing so well. Like keep going. They're very happy. They're very happy about what you're doing. Lyra is very connected with the plants. And so I think it has something to do with plants. So if you're gardening, cooking, or cooking with those vegetables and plants, I think they're very happy with that. Yeah. Hold on, Lyra. I'm going to ask. See, Lyra has two main races, star races. First are the Nordic ones, and the others are the Vega ones, the ones that are from the Vega star. So I'm just going to ask if she's from the Vega side or the Lyra side, the Nordic side. Is she from the Vega side? I'm using my pendulum. Is she from the Vega star race? So I'm getting a yes on that. Is she from the Nordic race? I'm getting a no on that. So, Roxy, you were from the Vega. We are the blue skinned ones. Cool information for you, huh? I hope it's cool. I find it cool. I'm also from there, so
Here we go. Rox says, I've been doing that a lot, but dowsing with earth and trees lately. I work with my hands to help with ascension. Yeah,
cool.
that's a good way to approach ascension is to do work with your hands.
Yeah.
And hi, Lacey Gray. Nice to see you here. Uh, she wants to know, is that why she was so attracted to the movie
Yes.
Avatar? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
If there's any movie that describes Vega or Lyra in general, it's Avatar. It looks like
I
that.
love it too. I never, I don't know. Yeah. Why, yes, Jacqueline. Yes, they are.
Jacqueline is so funny.
She is. She's hilarious. She was on fire last night in
Yeah.
Ginger Face Chat. It was awesome. Lacey, I'm sorry. No, questions closed like about 10 or 15 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, I think. Just pretty much. Yeah. And hi, Majestic Oracle, and
Hi, Jay. Another good friend.
and Rox says she felt as if she was at home watching that movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why. Okay. Thanks for your question, Rox, and thanks for that wonderful reading,
Thank you so
Diane.
much. Thank you so much for your question.
And Kim is next, and I will do my best not to delete the little star. Okay. Can you tell me about a relevant past life galactic? You know, Kim, galactic wise or earthbound? Hold on for a second. Let me see. I don't want to give Diane like two questions in a row. Okay, all right. So if you take these two questions, I'll take the next two. Okay. If you do Kim, I'll do Maria has perfect health and Jacqueline Anderson's questions.
No
Okay,
worries.
because
Okay.
I want to refer all the galactic kind of questions to you because I don't really I'm very unfamiliar with it. I admit it,
Yeah. And
and
you know I love the galactic stuff.
yeah, I know you do. I know. I mean, I love aliens too, but the whole connection business and knowing which ones are which, man, I have no idea. So
Okay, okay.
please,
I'll take this one.
okay.
I'm being shown Star Wars. And usually for me this means Orion. What was she in Orion? You were a part of the resistance. See, Orion has been in a long period of war. The three belt stars of Orion, Alnilam, Alnitak, and Mintaka, they were the peaceful star systems. I don't see that you were from there in this lifetime. You were in the other surrounding stars, which means those areas they were chaotic. And you were part of the resistance to the empire.
Yes.
You weren't a pilot. I'm seeing like a dog-like being. Interesting. What was she doing in there? What was her mission in this lifetime? It's like standing up for what you believe in was the lesson for this lifetime. You were fighting you were fighting the Draconian Empire in this lifetime. You weren't a pilot, but you were in one of the ships, holding a gun on your hand. That's what I'm seeing. It's very much like Star Wars. That was interesting. Ah, kind of trippy. Thank you very much for your question. I hope that makes sense.
Thanks, Diane. That was pretty trippy. And I want to share a few comments that if I can find my slider, that thing just disappears, and you have to wiggle your cursor around to find it. And is that it? It may just be
Sorry,
because
I'm just hearing Rigel. She was from Rigel.
Oh. Ah. Okay. I don't know what happened to your question, Tropical Empress. Hang on. And I really don't know. Yeah,
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Mercury went direct like 2 days ago, I think it was, the 7th or the 8th. And but it's going to be in what Diana Bowles calls the shadow period, because it's going to stay stationary, right? It doesn't just go and then go back, okay? It goes and then it stops for a bit and then it starts going back. So, or going forward. And so we're going to be in the stationary period for a couple of weeks. And so things are going to improve, but not like immediately. So it'll be the end of the month before you can see things really starting to improve as far as Mercury kinds of ruled things are concerned. Okay. Thanks, Diane. That was awesome. And thank you, Kim, for asking the question.
Thank you.
Next, and I'm going to try to keep my hands off the keyboard so I don't accidentally delete something. Maria has perfect health, wants to know, who was talking to me when I was a child, 7, 8, 9? What type of guides? Yes, they were guides. And their purpose was to strengthen your mind and they're using the word personhood to strengthen your sense of personhood. Because you had very, very low self-esteem. Wait, let me check that. You were really, really, you were a lonely little kid and somewhat different from the rest of the kids, both around your family and at school. And you felt really alone. and uh, and that was why you didn't think very highly of yourself as a result, because you couldn't make friends the way you saw other people having friends. And so they were talking to you to keep you company so that you didn't go like totally off the edge, and to help strengthen yourself and your sense of your own self. Oh, you can thank them yourself, honey. Maria, you can thank them yourself. You can talk to them whenever you like. You, sweetie. Okay, so there's a lot of trauma there, and I'm not going to go into it in a public place. But if you would like a clearing, may I suggest contacting Diane right here, who can help you with the clearing. But those guides were there to support you and to help you and to strengthen you. And they did quite a bit of healing for you too. I'm looking at quite a bit of healing that they did for you. And one of them is looking at me and saying, "Just doing my job, ma'am." Like, those cops on TV, "Just doing my job, ma'am." It's a joke, okay? He's saying it in a funny way. But yeah. You can tell them, and they love you very deeply, and they're very, very proud of the person that you've become. Uh, they're really, really proud of the person that you are now, and the road that you've taken to get here. It's a deep, deep tenderness that they're sending you, a deep, deep, warm tenderness that they're sending you. So, when you have a quiet moment, just say, if you want to say it out loud, you don't actually have to, but you can say out loud, "Guides, you saved my life. I really appreciate that." Or whatever it is you want to say to them. Find me some good
That's
parking.
very heartwarming.
I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely guides. They've got a really good, well, the one anyway has a really good sense of humor. I mean, that's pretty funny. "Just do one job, man." And um, yes, Christine, you can donate. If you look on your comment line, you'll see a little square with a dollar thing in there. Those are for super chats and for super thanks. And you certainly can feel free. Anyone can feel free to use that. I will warn you, though, that doesn't bring you to the top. I don't operate like other readers. I know other readers. If you tip them, you'll get to the top of the line. We've already have our questions, because we can only do so many in like an hour and a half. Okay, we can do about 8, maybe 10 questions in an hour and a half, because we're having a discussion at the same time. So it's not fair to people to um, to only take paying customers. Like, I could just say, "Well, I'm only doing private readings from now on." Then it's just not fair. So those of you who do get readings, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. I would greatly appreciate it.
Here.
But don't donate in
Super
the
chat here.
Yeah, super chat right here. Yeah. Don't donate with the expectation that your question will be next, okay? Because that's not going to happen on this channel. I should make that more clear in my show notes, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, because I know there was once, when I first monetized, there was a misunderstanding about that. I felt really, really bad. So yeah. Um, Yeah, all channels need to be clear. You're absolutely right. That's true on so many levels. So if you'd like to donate, thank you very much, but questions are still going to be closed. So okay.
Otherwise, we're going to be here for 3 hours.
Oh my goodness. I can't do that. I mean, if I had been doing this 10 years ago, I might have been able to then, but I sure can't now. My bladder just won't do it. Okay. So next I have Jacqueline Anderson who wants messages from the masters. Okie doke. Okay. They're showing me a figure skating around the edges on a pond. You know, like those old movies like uh, The Bishop's Wife. You know, it's a great old Christmas movie where they're on the pond, on this little pond in their town, and they're skating around it and around and around. Well, that's what they're showing me, that you're skating around and around, and they would like you to get to the point. They would like you, they could be talking to me. They would like you to stop circling the issue and go and look at it. That's very clear to me. You're just going around and around, and you're not actually addressing the issue. You are looking at it from all angles. You are examining it from every potential aspect that you can imagine, and you still will not take action for this, whatever it is, because they're not telling me what it is. Is it your attraction to spirit, that you're attracted, but you're kind of dancing back and forth between, well, do I like it? Do I not? Is this meaningful to me? Does this have meaning to me or not? You're dancing around that. And they're basically saying, stop the dancing around and look at it and take some action, make a decision or take some action related to this, that you need to stop dancing around this and avoiding it. So are you avoiding making a decision, Jacqueline? Are you avoiding taking a path or being interested in something because you think it may not be appropriate, or it may be a little too crazy or something like that? Our first Oracle deck is arriving tomorrow. Oh, Coyote, I love The Bishop's Wife. It's a wonderful movie. I watch it every chance I get when it comes up at Christmas. Yeah, 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 I love it. Annie Bear is here. Oh, Annie Bear, I have to make you a mod again
Hi,
because
Annie Bear.
YouTube wiped all the mods yesterday on this channel. And there you go. Okay, you're back to being. Oh, wow. I am so sorry to hear
Oh,
that. And you know, um, I can relate, and I use humor as a tool to cope. And mm, yeah, you must. Oh well. Okay, so if I could, let me
is it
see what.
something that she wants to clear? If I may, is it something that she wants to clear? Because
Yeah,
we
Jacqueline,
we
is
can
this something?
release it.
If it's something you want to clear, Diane
Let me
can
know.
can help you with that. Do you want to clear it?
It's what I'm feeling and hearing is lack of self-esteem.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Holy. Yes, she wants it. She wants to be
Okay.
free. Oh my God. Your mother was really crazy, Jacqueline, okay? Like, you know this now, right? But she was
Yeah.
crazy.
You need to understand that the way she treated you is not a reflection of who you are.
Yeah.
It's not a reflection of your worth. You know.
Yeah. Okay,
You're
good.
wonderful.
You
You're
are.
wonderful. You must know that.
You are
Okay,
divine.
so I'm just gonna do the clearing.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
request the clearing of this lack of self-esteem and any and all trauma related to this in all lifetimes, in all timelines, in the past, present, and future. For Jacqueline's highest good, highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Metatron, Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Raphael, we ask that this be cleared. And it's
Felt.
done. I felt
I
that
felt
in my heart
that
space.
amazing.
I hope it
Yeah.
helps.
Well, I got tingles going up and down to my toes. So I think that was a powerful release of energy. Oh, sweetie, you you can't be ugly crying. You're beautiful. And here's a message.
You don't know you're beautiful.
Here's a message for you from your Akashic Records Masters. You were created from a spark of the divine source of all being. Never forget that you are eternally connected to that divine source. Do not forget that that connection makes you a part of source. You are a co-creator with source. You are an important, integral part of the universe in which you exist. The universe would be different without you. It would be lesser without you. You were created because you were necessary. You are deeply, deeply loved more than you can imagine. Nothing you could ever do could ever stop the flow of that love unless you stop it yourself. Love surrounds you always. You can tap into it, you can open yourself to it and allow it to heal you, to let you blossom like the flower you are. Wow. I should be careful about channeling. Whoa, Jacqueline.
That's such a beautiful message.
Wow, and it's the feelings that they send with it, right?
Yes. It's like you're the most precious person for them.
Yeah, yeah. So so you go on your way, Jacqueline, knowing that you are an integral part of the universe and deeply, deeply loved.
Yes, you're loved beyond measure.
Ginger Faye, let's change the subject real quick because I'm very uncomfortable with this public display of emotion. Okay,
It's
Ginger Faye,
okay.
I've got your new question and I am going to remove your old question. And let's have some deep breaths. And, if I knew any non vulgar jokes, I would say them. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much. That's so kind. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Pardon me. Pardon me. Well, I don't know if the moon is in Cancer or what, but do you know what song has been going through my head?
What?
Okay, you're going to laugh. Do you? I don't know. Are you old enough to remember a TV series, a British TV series called Red Dwarf from the 80s? It was very weird.
No, I may be a fetus back then.
Yeah, I thought you might be. I thought you might not even have been a spark in your father's eye at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so uh,
What song is it? Can you sing it for us?
okay. It's cold outside. There's no atmosphere here. I'm all alone, more or less. Um, sitting. Oh, uh, but the best part is shipwrecked and comatose. Something about lying on a beach, shipwrecked and comatose, drinking fresh mango juice. Goldfish shoals nibbling on my toes. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Okay, so it's a
Sounds like a
40.
fun song.
It is a fun song, but the thing about Red Dwarf is that it was so bizarre, so weird, so absolutely crazy. Um, is it well anyway, it's a weird science fiction kind of movie, and if you can find it on YouTube or anywhere else, check it out because it's quite bizarre. Okay, so Madame Maru, the mermaids got the stock. She's been stalked by mermaids. Okay, hang on for just a second here while I find this question that Tropical Empress is talking about. Maru reposted her question. Tropical Empress, I don't even know if were you on the original list? Um,
Yes, she was.
was she? Okay. Oh,
Yes.
good. Okay. Because I can't remember when stuff like that happens to me. Channeling kind of clears me out, which is a good thing, because I don't need the baggage, right?
Yeah. It's like a
Yes,
reset.
that is the Diane G. Absolutely in person, in living color. There she is. Uh, oh, Red Dwarf. Emily knows Red Dwarf. Ah ha ha! It's very funny. It's a yeah science fiction comedy. Jacqueline Anderson knows Red Dwarf. Look at all these people that know Red Dwarf. Oh, thank you, Ginger Faye. My goodness, my goodness. Okay, I cannot. Oh man. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't have a channel. I am just having such a hard time today.
You're
Um,
doing great, Linda. Deep
no, I'm
breaths.
just having a really hard time. Deep breath, deep breath. Madame Maru,
I saw her question a while ago. She was asking for a past
the
lifetime with me.
next time we do this, okay, I'm going to make you co-host so that
Okay.
okay, because this is yeah. Okay, Madame Maru, if you can possibly, I know I'm asking a lot, and I appreciate that you're willing to put in the effort, and I really, really deeply appreciate the work that you do on this channel. Well, and on all the channels that you're modding on. Could you repost Tropical Empress's question? Because I can't find it. I can't find where you reposted it. Oh, you're wonderful. My goodness. Okay, there you go, Tropical Empress. Okay. She wants to know about your past lives together. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Uh, Wait, is it my turn to read?
You want to do her question because I'll find it and then I'll star it. Hang on a second here. I mean, I'll find it in the list I just started and okay. There you go.
But it's quite hard to read on my own past life. But I'm going to
Yeah,
try.
I find the same thing. I find the same thing too.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Show me a past lifetime with me and Amanda, please. I'm seeing Egypt. There's this ceremony, and people were walking. It's not a parade per se, but just people walking holding something. I think during this lifetime, you were a priestess from another temple. Was I a priest here? Okay, I was a priest in this lifetime. Of course. A priest for Ra. You were in the temple of Isis. We weren't close in this lifetime. We didn't really know each other. We kind of just saw each other in passing. That's what I'm seeing. Just two lines passing. But it was in Egypt. You were female in this lifetime. I'm seeing you in your early 20s. They're saying I was in my 40s back then. I was older. Yeah. So we weren't particularly close. We just knew each other in passing in that lifetime. Yeah. Thank you so much for your question. That was interesting. I was seeing it from my perspective. Interesting.
Thank you so much, Diane. And thank you, Madam Maru. Or sorry, Tropical Empress. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Tropical Empress. Is her name Amanda? I didn't know.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. Well, so I'll start calling you Amanda then. Okay. Uh, next. Next is actually Madame Maru. No wonder I was confused. See, I was looking into the future there. Sorry. Okay. She wants a message from her mermaid spirit. You have a mermaid spirit guide? Oh, that is so cool. Okay, let me see. She's with you for art. She's with you. It has something to do with art. So, um, I mean, I know you're writing folk tales, um, but I have the feeling that this is also about painting, drawing, some visual, some maybe photography, I don't know, but there's some visual component to this. It's not just text. I mean, text is visual, obviously, but you know what I mean. There's some art, visual art, that she's there, that that's what she's there for, is to help you with inspiration. I'm just hang on, let me let her talk. Inspiration and connection, synchronicities. She's making synchronicity. She's assisting or pushing or manipulating or working to make synchronicities happen as far as that art is concerned. So you're meeting people, you're connecting with people that you bumped into in the hallway. Um, Unexpected kinds of connections that are being made that are related to this visual art. Are you painting, Madam Maru? Did you take up watercolor or drawing or something? Because because it's very clear that this has to do with it's very clear that this has to do with something. She's helping me in the flow. That makes sense. I color in coloring books mostly. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense. The flow. Yeah, of course. She's a mermaid. She knows all about that. But she's telling me baby steps, coloring books now, canvases later. Okay. So 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 you're getting some lessons from her about flow and about color and about shape and how everything fits together and about yeah, yeah, you're getting a lot of lessons from her. So and so that's what she's there for, is to teach you about art, how to create it, visual art, how to create it. Good for you. I mean, getting a spirit guide just to teach you, you know, yeah. But this is coloring books now and canvases later, okay? Yeah, I know the obstacles. I know them very well indeed. I like watercolor a lot, but it really is a big effort to sit down. You have to have a dedicated space to it because otherwise you're putting stuff away and it takes as much time to take it out as you get to you get no time to paint at all. Anyway, that's just my story. So yeah, good for you, Madam Maru. I'm glad you're exploring that. That's a really cool thing to do. Um, okay, she didn't tell me her name. Well, and I didn't ask because I don't usually get names. Oh, here's a question for Diane, or a request for Diane from Emily.
Can I please have a healing from Diane? Okay.
Okay, you're going to get the next two questions, okay?
Okay. Let's do a past life healing. So, Archangel Metatron, could you please show me a lifetime of Emily that needs healing? I'm seeing a child, a toddler, maybe 2 or 3 years old, with red curly hair, and she has a hat on her head. She's wearing a dress. So you were from a wealthy family in this lifetime. I'm hearing England in the late 1800s, so almost 1900s. You were with your parents, but I don't see them. Like I don't see them in the scene in this movie that they're playing in my mind. You were seeing horses. You were pointing at them. You're like telling your mom, "Hey, look at that! How magical is that creature?" But they weren't paying you any attention. So you just look at the horse by yourself, and you were frustrated that your mom and your father weren't paying you any attention. And I feel it like in your solar plexus. This emotion is trapped in your solar plexus. I'm hearing neglect. It's an emotional neglect from your parents. I'm sorry, it's just this poor child. I feel it. I feel it in my solar plexus. So, Emily, would you like to clear this trauma of neglect? Please type in the chat if you would like to so we can clear it. Thank you.
Viviani. Yes, she wants, Emily wants a
Yes.
clearing and a healing. Um,
Okay. I request the clearing of this neglect
I'll ask
in all
her.
cellular structure, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future. For Emily's highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Metatron, Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Raphael. We ask that this be cleared. And it's done. Oh, I feel
Yeah.
lighter now. I was feeling it it was like a gut punch.
Um, Viviani has come into the chat, and I'm going to break my rules.
Hi,
Hi, Viviani.
Viviani.
I'm breaking the rules because she is of such great service to the community. Um, you know that I think it's worth breaking the rule for somebody who does so much for us all day, every single day. So we're going to take Viviani's question.
Okay, so we have 10.
So we have, hang
Even
on for a
number.
second. Uh, yeah. Hang on a second. I just got to get back to where I was so I can find it, and put it on. There we are. Oops. I guess I can't. No, I have to go back and find that stupid. Why can't they make the cursor a contrasting color? Or not the cursor, but the little slidey bar. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to show it. Okay. Yeah, I broke the rules. And this is the second question for you. And then I'll do the next
Okay.
two.
And we're healing, please. Okay. Let's clear another lifetime because this is what Archangel Metatron has been telling me to do this past weeks. Metatron, please show me a lifetime of Viviani that needs to be healed or cleared, please. Thank you. I'm seeing a field and there was a horse, but the horse is tonight. It was a small horse, maybe a pony. You were stroking its head. This was yours. This was your horse. You were a female in this lifetime and you loved this horse very much. You're telling me it's one of your cats now. This horse was weak. This horse was weak when she was a child. It's a female horse. And it was sickly. And you loved this horse very much, but it got sick and eventually it died and you were just so heartbroken. There was grief in your heart chakra. That's what can be cleared right now. Because everyone was telling you it's just a horse. It's just an animal. You don't need to feel sad about it. You don't need to grieve her death. But you were a child then when you first had this horse. It died when you were a teen, and it pained you so much that you can't show it even. There's grief. It's in your heart space. Yeah, that's what we can clear from this lifetime. If I hope that makes sense. And please let me know if you would like this to be cleared, Viviani. Thank you.
So Viviani, just yes, please, she says.
Okay. I request the clearing of this grief and any and all trauma related to this life, in all lifetime, in all cellular structure, in the past, present, and future, in all lifetimes, in all timelines, for Viviani's highest good and the highest good of all and the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, and Akashic Records Masters. We ask that this be cleared. And it's done. Oh, that felt lighter.
You're going to be so light by the end of this. You're just going to be floating right off your chair. Actually, we probably all are. Thank you so much, Diane, and thank you,
Thank
Viviani,
you
for
so much
stopping.
for your question,
Yeah.
Viviani.
And okay. Um, I'm going to answer Ginger Faye's question. Oh, we did that one. Okay. And we did that one. Sorry. Oh, you okay? So this has been a very unbalanced show because Diane is going to end up doing way more readings and clearings than I did, and I'm fine with that. I could sit there and watch other people work all day long. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't usually how it works, but this is your first
Yeah.
time, and people are
Yes.
really anxious, and yeah. So I think next time will be more balanced because there will be a next time.
Thank you.
Um,
And it's a learning experience for both of us.
Well, and for the chatters too,
Yes.
because I don't think there's been a similar kind of access. Someone just noted that Val and Marina are starting now, so if you didn't get a reading and you would like one, you can head on over to Val Dragonfly Crystals or Marina Heart Heart Centered Tarot, and check them out and see if you can get in for a reading there. I don't mind. I understand. Okay, so Ginger Faye, and then the last question will be yours, and that's Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. And Ginger Faye, I'm pretty sure is still here, but it doesn't even. Oh, aren't you sweet, Ginger Faye? Thank you so much. You're saying such nice things. Does Diane take private requests? Well, now, does she?
I haven't really thought about it. I just do it for friends. But if
Uh,
who's asking that? If you don't mind
oh,
me asking, let's see.
okay. Thanks, Rossi. I'm doing that right now um, because, sorry, because YouTube wiped all my mods, and all my mods were wiped yesterday, and so I've been adding them as
Hmm.
on my phone as they come in. So
Gerald's here. Hi, Gerald.
oh, hi, Gerald. Oh, I got to make Gerald a mod. Where's Gerald? Oh, he must be in your chat, not mine.
No, I see him in your chat, but it's like way up.
Right? Oh, is it way up?
Yes.
Okay, so yes. YouTube is playing silly buggers again. Ouch. Stop it. Right up there with Wanda. And took away all of my mods, including Diane. I had 0 mods. Okay, I can't find Gerald. He's just going to have to say hi. Oh, there you are. You're still a mod. How did you stay a mod? Oh my God, that's so weird. Because everybody else was wiped out.
Yeah.
Ah, well, okay. Anyway, uh, Ginger Faye wants a message from the masters. Okay, yes. Diane, I think you're going to need to do a clearing for Ginger Faye too. Um, First of all, Ginger, the Akashic Records Masters want, and the guides want me to tell you that they see the effort that you're making, that they think you're doing really wonderful work as a light worker, and that you need to take better care of yourself. That your obligations are weighing heavily upon you. Those are their words. Your obligations are weighing heavily upon you. And you need to take better care of yourself to be able to support that weight. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if that means more sleep or a better diet or more exercise. I don't know what that means for you. You'll have to figure that out. Because it's like it's the usual spiritual catch-22. They're concerned that you're taking on too much and not and not. I mean, no fault to your willingness and to your desire, and they see that and recognize it and value it. However, you may not have a realistic idea of your capacity. You may be overburdening yourself. Because the image that they're sending me is someone who's going from you're going from one thing to another to another to another, and you're trying to stay on top of all of these different areas. Okay, there's individual people that you have to look after. There's work that you have to look after, and there's a whole bunch of stuff associated with that. That's a huge part of your life. There's all the work that you do for the light working community. You just have a whole lot of obligations, and you may not. Oh, and you're really hard on yourself when you feel like you can't meet them. You're really hard on yourself, and there's no need to do that. Better to trim the obligations or find a way to support yourself, to strengthen yourself, to can't find the word, to nurture yourself, to build yourself up so that you can easily do this. But right now, it feels like it's a struggle. Right now, they're telling me that you're struggling with it, and that you shouldn't. They don't want to see you struggle. They want you to enjoy life, and they want you to pare back. Bringing cookies to the neighbors kind of stuff. It's not an obligation. It's a nice thing to do, but it's not an obligation. And you just need to pare your life back to what you can manage. So it's time to take a really close look at what your priorities are. What's really important to you in your life. Not everything is an A priority. Some are B's, some are C's. Some you do when you have time for the fun of it. Some things have to be done every day, or when your kid's calling, they have to be done immediately, right? But yeah, that's the message from the guides, is to look after yourself and to make sure that you don't You haven't bitten off more than you can chew because it's going to cause you a lot of damage. Mm,
Yeah, while you were doing that, I was getting a headache.
yeah, yeah,
The emotion is trapped in her head. This doesn't happen often, but it's I think it's in her third eye chakra. The emotion that's trapped is worry. You're worried about things,
yeah,
and so please let me know if you would like to clear it. Just type in the chat. Yes. I feel like it's giving you headaches right now. I literally feel it in my head.
yeah. Bad stress.
Yeah.
Um, Diane, do you know how
Yes.
to add mods from your phone? How to make somebody a mod from your phone?
I think so.
If you go to chat and you press on their name in chat, you'll get a little box that comes up that says add as a monitor or pin or whatever.
Okay.
If Yanni wants you to add her as a
Oh, I
moderator
can see it right now. Hold on.
on your channel, yeah.
For some reason, I can't access it right now. But I think I can do that after the show, right? Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it after the show.
Okay. Okay. And
Okay,
Rossi,
I see.
Yanni and Rossi both want to be mods for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to add you after the show in the studio thingy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I saw Ginger said yes, so I'm going to proceed with the clearing. I request the clearing of this worry and any and all trauma related to this, in all cellular structure, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future. For Ginger's highest good, the highest beautiful, and the most benevolent outcome. Archangel Raphael, we ask that this be cleared. And it's done. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. He showed up specifically for Ginger.
Aw, that's so sweet. Lucky you, Ginger.
I feel him here.
I hope that helped. I hope that helped because really it felt very overwhelming to me
Yeah.
to feel that energy. It felt really overwhelming, um, and I hope that helps. I love you a lot, and I really hope that you feel better and that you can manage this. Okay, so now we have our last question, who's Debbie from Three Shifting Veils. Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. Sorry. I hope she's still here, but that's okay. Don't care. We'll read her anyway. You're very welcome, Ginger. Um,
Okay.
why does she
Debbie
smell
at
like garlic?
three shifting veils.
Yep,
Galactic
she is
reading.
here.
Please show me galactic lifetime. They're showing me something I've never seen before, so I'm going to use my pendulum to figure out where this was. Oh, it's in the Pleiades. Is there nothing? Electra. Are you showing me Electra? Oh, so that's why. You had a past lifetime in Electra in the Pleiades, so this star system is more focused on the divine masculine aspect or the technological aspects. What was she doing there? I'm seeing a lot of orange. It's actually very similar to your display photo right now. You were working on the ships there, like technical work, like you were a mechanic. You were working on them that way. You were a mechanic. And you just love tinkering with this stuff. Like you knew intuitively what was wrong with the ship. You would touch it, and then you know, oh, this part isn't good. This part is broken. I'm gonna fix it, and you knew exactly how to fix it. How is this showing up in her lifetime right now? Like you're good with problem solving, especially with technology. You knew intuitively what was wrong. Now to fix it is what they're telling me. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your question, Debbie.
Thank you so much, Diane. And thank you for being such a good sport about taking all the galactic and clearing questions. And Annie Bear,
Are you kidding? I love galactic stuff.
oh, look what Annie Bear said. I'm sorry you have to leave, Annie. We're just about to end anyway, so you're not going to miss anything really. We're just going to
Thank you
be,
so much for being here, Annie Bear. Love you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you will see us together again. I don't know how soon, but you will see us together again. We're going to do this, I think, regularly. Um, and I hope you guys enjoyed the readings. I hope you guys got some benefit from them. I hope there was some insight or inspiration, some healing for you in the midst of all of this chaos and ruckus and yes, in the midst of the mess in which we live. I hope that that was helpful to you. Um, I know I'm not even going to ask Diane. What's coming up next for you, Diane? Which is what we usually do at the
Nothing.
end. Okay, so let's do the. Um, do you know what? I'm going to pull a card for the collective and see if there's any messages for us as a collective before we close the readings. And I'm using, of course, what we've forgotten because that's what I always use for the really important stuff. Honestly, the woman who made this, she's an amazing, amazing, uh, deeply connected to source, like direct line.
Yeah.
Oh, so guess what, boys and girls? We got Vision Quest. Hold the vision of what you want to see unfolding around you. Hold the vision of a just and equitable society where people are fed and housed and their medical needs are looked after and children are fed and educated. Hold that vision before you as you walk through the next few days, as you walk through the next week. Hold that vision and put your intention behind it, because I think that this card means that's our quest. That's the path that we're on as a collective society. And as light workers, this is our function, is to hold that vision and walk it. Yeah, I know, it's not easy. It's easy.
Visualize it to manifest it.
Yeah. Visualize it to manifest it, because there's no point in complaining about what's going on. And well, okay, I mean, there is a point, it feels good, but and there's lots of funny memes that come out of it and smart ass comments. I'm a big fan of smart ass comments, but it doesn't build a new world. So what's the new world you want to see? Keep that vision, look for it, manifest it, work for it. Yeah, I know it's scary. I know it's scary. Hi, Donna Marie. We're just closing. Oh, good, Pierrette. Subscribe to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And uh, Kim. Uh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Kim. Um, and now I'm going to read the closing prayer. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group. The records are now closed. So Diane's not doing anything. Well, not that she
Yeah, but
knows
you
yet.
are.
Yeah, but I am. I
So
sure
please
am.
tell us where you will go.
This has been a busy, busy week. And
Yeah.
next week is not going to be as busy. Um, there might be full moon readings on Sunday. I'm not sure yet with Tarot Stash. Tuesday, Akashic Adventures, and next Thursday, my guest is going to be Pierrette. And there will be no personal healings on that show. And just to warn you, she doesn't work the same way as Diane does. She has a different. Her skills are very different, equally incredible, but very different. So stick around for next Thursday. Come back next Thursday, and we'll be talking to Pieta and doing some readings as well. And subscribe to Diane, so she has to start a channel, because
Yeah.
she'll have 60 subscribers and go, what am I supposed to do with this? And I'm going to say, well,
Oh, it
it's
just requires 50 to go live on mobile. So,
now that's not true,
uh,
and you know it. I know that's not true.
well, it's true if you just go on mobile, but when you use a
Oh,
computer, you can live stream whatever.
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yes, please subscribe to Diane's brand new channel. And she's got 30 already.
That's a lot. Thank you so much, guys.
I am delighted to see that. And so now you can you can put comments in there about, 33 now. So yes, please. And
Thank you.
please support our channels. I have just started a membership, and if you're interested, I would invite you to join the membership. We have some interesting stuff planned, some very fun and cool stuff too. We have we live right now, as of a couple of days ago. We have a Discord chat right now. Oh, Annie Bear was there this morning. Did you see that? Right now, it's
Yes,
just me
there
and
are
Diane.
four. There are
And
four people.
yeah, yeah.
And
So
Gerald.
all you members come and join us in the chat on Discord. I posted the link to some members only posts, and if you need the link, just find that post and send me a comment. I'll see it, or comment under this show and I'll see it. So just send me a comment. I'll see it. Majestic subscribed, and
Thank you,
yeah,
Zay.
very cool. Thank you all so much again. I love being here with you, and I wouldn't do this if it wasn't a ton of fun. Thank you. I love you all,
Thank you,
and
Linda.
we'll see you soon. Say goodbye,
Thank you,
Diane.
everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.